You might say it's absolutely scary how fast my no-buy year is gone. Alright, so I should leave the humor at home. Duly noted. Welcome back, I'm Shannon, and this is the Wanderluster, where each week we tackle topics that will help spark your sense of adventure so you can lead an amazing life on your own terms. Today we're doing my monthly roundup for my no-buy year, and this is number 10. October is now in the bag. Well, when this goes live, it will be in the bag. Had to record this one slightly early, or AKA on time, because your girl needs to start keeping a schedule, and I'm really excited to share my updates for the month of October. As per every month, I do a recap of my no-buy year each and every month. I will list some of my temptations, some of my notable purchases, and my learnings for the month. Because for the entire calendar year, I can't buy anything that's not essential to my survival, a gift for someone else, something edible and or perishable, or to replace something that is broken and that I absolutely need. That all being said, I am really excited that October is done. It has been such a good year, and after September pretty much punched me in the face because I did screw up my no-buy year, I'm really excited to say that October was slightly an uneventful month, and now I want to get into my temptations. Alright, so as I do every month, I'm going to list off some of the things that I would have bought had I not been on a no-buy year. And I have to say, this was actually a pretty decent month. Not too shabby. Alright, so what tempted me for the month of October? First things first, a real kicker. This unicorn skin beautiful travel kit from Bando, originally $20. I thought it was on sale for $15, and it is a really cool refillable travel kit that you can have on the go. If you've seen any of my other videos, you know that I am obsessed with that oil slick look this year. Like anything that's that like weird rainbowy plastic thing, backpacks, travel kits, I don't care what it is, I'm obsessed with that look. Like every month, month over month, if I see it, I want it. And unlike Ariana Grande, I don't got it. I don't have it. It sucks. But this travel kit was not just on sale for $15, it was on sale for $5. For $5, and I couldn't get it. And previous me would be like, dude, it's $5, it's too cute to pass up. It's my favorite little travel kit thing I can take with me when I go places. But funny story, I already have a travel kit, and I actually got it from Happy Rebel Box, which was September's goof. I already have a travel kit where I can use some of my full-size shampoos, conditioners, moisturizers, and face washes, put them on my on-the-go kit so I can use a carry-on. I already have one, so I couldn't have justified this purchase. And you know what? I just love that oil slick vibe, and it was only $5, and it physically pains me to have walked from this, but I did, and I hope and pray I'm actually stronger for it. So $5 saved in the month of October. Alright, on that same shopping trip, when I saw that adorable $5 travel kit from Bando, I also saw this adorable Day of the Dead wreath. And I live in San Antonio. I love it here. Day of the Dead is culturally significant. Obviously, it's not my culture, but it is something that is celebrated here and honored on behalf of the Mexican culture. And I love Dia de los Muertos. I love what it symbolizes. I love paying homage to my ancestors that have passed away. And here in San Antonio, it's kind of a cultural phenomenon. Much like Fiesta, we also have the Day of the Dead, lots of parties and cultural events, parades, and you can visit and see other people's ofrendas or their altars for their ancestors. And I saw this wreath at the grocery store and wanted it very much to help celebrate the season and honor Dia de los Muertos, but it was $29, and for my no-buy year, I couldn't justify this purchase, and I actually took, in my existing pink flower wreath that I've had for years, I just took some existing Halloween tinsel and put it on there and made it work. Yeah, it's kind of lame. It's definitely not as cute as the $29 wreath, but it'll have to do for my no-buy year. Alright, one thing I always buy every year, whether I need it or not, is a pumpkin candle. And this year, I actually passed up on getting a $20.99 Yankee candle because I am running low on pumpkins flavored everything this year, and I walked from a Yankee candle this year, and I'm very proud of myself. So I saved $20.99, which I would have spent at Target or Walmart getting a pumpkin spice candle. I love them, and I will work through what I have right now and use some incense and some fall scents that I already have on hand, but it's just a tradition, whether I need a candle or not, to get a new Yankee pumpkin spice candle, and this year, I don't get one. So $20.99 saved. Alright, this one is superfluous at best. What I saw on Instagram was the holographic side of the Mystic Mondays tarot cards. Yes, I have tarot cards. I actually use them. I'm kind of woo-woo in that way. I like when I'm working through a problem or thinking about my future or just dreaming and scheming and thinking about the future. I admit I like to use tarot cards, and I hope that doesn't scare anybody. I promise I'm not scary. But I love the Mystic Monday cards, and I actually have the Mystic Monday app on my phone. So every day you can hit the little button and it will pull a tarot card for you to reflect on for the day of like a life lesson or something you should work on. And I just love the holographic sides. Can you sense a theme here of these tarot cards? I can't justify anything in this realm for right now, but dude, this would have been $22.46 from Amazon, and I would have bought it and probably thrown it in with some of my dog's treats or something that I get on Amazon that I can justify with my no buy year. I would have just thrown it in there to get free shipping, but at least I saved over $22 this month, and those tarot cards are not a necessity and they'll have to wait. Alright, so as you may recall, for the month of October, I actually took a trip to Joshua Tree, California. Pretty snazzy, really excited about that. And I got to go out to the desert for a couple days, and while I was there were some toiletries I had to pick up because I was completely out and could justify the purchase. While I was there though, I took a little bit of a detour to the cosmetics aisle and spotted this wonderful Burt's Bees lip color. And of course, I've been wanting like a nice fall lip color, but I have several in here, so I can't justify that purchase either. This Burt's Bees lip color would have cost me $9.43, and normal me would be like, oh, impulse buy, it's only $10, it's Burt's Bees, which is one of my favorite brands, but of course, no buy year, had to pass on that one. Alright, so this was kind of a stealth temptation. Literally earlier today, before recording this video, I was coming back from the grocery store, and there's a whole bunch of boutiques and thrift stores and antique stores over by my house that I pass to get where I'm going, and they had one of these cool swing chairs. Do you remember these? They're like the rattan porch chairs. When I was a kid, one of my mom's friends had one of these, and I loved playing in them as a kid. That, porch swings, and hammocks were like up there at like the pinnacle of childhood excitement. And now that I'm a grown woman, I'm like, oh yeah, I really want one of these. And I wouldn't, if I got one of these, I would not be putting it on my porch. I know exactly where I would put it in my house to go with my beautiful blue velvet couch that I bought. Yay. But I really want one of these swing chairs. I don't know if I have enough load-bearing beams in my ceiling to be able to put this up. Maybe I would have to get a, what are those? Stands? Yeah, that's the word I'm looking for, stands, to put it on. But I Googled how much this would cost, and this chair that caught my eye would cost $249 at least. I've seen some more than that and less than that, but generally, and I don't know how much it was at this antique store that I saw, but in order to get one, because I'm pretty sure that one's gonna sell, when I'm off my no buy year, I'm already thinking about the furniture. I need to complete my living room. I took obviously a year off from buying anything and fixing up my house, but I really want one of these darn swing chairs. Probably in my living room, maybe on the back porch. I'm not sure, but I really want one. And now that I've slowed down and I'm not just filling my life with furniture just because, I don't like how it looks and I just need to finish it and get it done, taking a year off from buying furniture was actually really fruitful because I want one of those damn chairs, and it really sparks a frick ton of joy. I really want one. So $249, big temptation. I'm gonna keep my eye out for a sale, and if you see any of those like rattan, Iggy type chair things that swing from the ceiling, if you see one of those, I really want one of those. It's kind of got that bohemian vibe that I'm all about. If you see one, let me know, or if you are here in Texas and you have one you don't want, hook your girl up. But until then, $249 saved. All right, so where does that put me for the month of October? I'm excited to share that for the 10th month of my no buy year, I saved $335.88. $335.88. So excited about that. And of course, as per usual, that doesn't include tax and shipping, so it could have been more than that had I been buying off Amazon or buying off of any of the other sites that I had mentioned. Didn't include any of that, but that's a pretty good base. $335 is not bad, and I'm happy to say that that will be going towards my retirement. All right, so what were some of my notable purchases for the month of October, you ask? I'm assuming you're asking because you're watching this video, but I have no idea. Well, let me tell you. As I mentioned, I went to Joshua Tree for a few days, and it was such a soul-stirring trip. I had a great time. I got to see family. I got to drive out in the desert. I got to meet cool new people and learn new things, and it was great. I had to pay for my flight. I had to pay for a rental car, food, and of course, wine and things like that. I mean, whoops, that's a real toughie. But I had a great few days out there. It was a very fast trip, but it was absolutely worth worth every penny. And that was one of my bigger expenditures for the month. All right, next notable purchase, not really that big of a deal. I went on 3 dates this month, and so I had to buy coffee and beer and like dinner, because I always try to go halvesies whenever possible, especially on a first date. I just like to go Dutch. It just feels good in my soul, and that is what I do. And also, let's be real, I like the look on a man's face when I make him kind of uncomfortable when I whip out my Chase Sapphire Reserve card. Sorry, I'm petty, but I had a couple dates this month. They were all very nice guys. I don't know if they're going anywhere or if I'm going to have date 2 or date 3 with some of these dudes, but we'll see. And that was one of my big purchases for the month, or at least one of my big expenditures for the month of October. All right, guys, and my final notable purchase for the month of October actually hasn't happened yet. And I'm pretty excited about it. By the time this goes up, I will be having this done, but I'm getting my tresses taken care of. I was doing my hair the other day and looked in the mirror and was so darn frustrated with how many split ends I had and how fried the ends of my hair is. I was like, dude, when was the last time I actually went to a salon? And realized it was like January. So I usually am that kind of person that waits until my hair drives me insane to actually go see a stylist. I'm so sorry for the person who does my hair, but it's been 9-ish months and I need to desperately get my butt in a salon chair, and I'm gonna do that by the time this video is up, and I'm really excited. I think I may be going a little bit more blonde, touching it up, but I'm definitely getting my hair trimmed. Definitely, because this needs to get taken care of. I'm going insane. All right, and now for the final portion of my October recap, my October learnings. Yes, my October learnings. Very excited to share this. I'm already thinking about 2020 and I'm psyched about it. Many people have asked me, okay, you're 10 months in, you're working on month 11 coming up. What's next for you? And I'm really already starting to think about what 2020 is going to look like for me and what rules I'm going to put into place. I've decided I don't want to go back to my old ways. I want to be mindful. I want to stop buying things and having way too much beauty products in my cabinet. I still have way too many candles and things like that. And you know what? I want to make a list of things that I really need. Like I do need a new pair of riding boots. Some of my jeans are really worn out because I did lose a couple pounds this year. Very excited to share that. And they're just, they're stretchy jeans, so they pretty much stretched out at this point. I need a new belt, probably a new pair of sunglasses that I could justify. I would like some new lip colors. And of course, I need some new jackets and some new black shirts to kind of freshen up my wardrobe. I need short sleeve black shirts and long sleeve black shirts, and then some dress shirts and maybe like a leather jacket or a blazer of some sort that really fits me and has that kind of the happy rebel aesthetic I'm looking for, like what they call like minimalist glam, kind of badass glam, understated, just with a little bit of edge. I really like, I wear nothing but black these days, but that's what I'm into. And I'm already in the back of my mind trying to figure out what I want to supplement my wardrobe with. And I have to say it's bringing me a lot of satisfaction, and I'm going to know mindfully whatever I decide for 2020. Everything I buy is going to be predetermined on a list, and I'm going to be really excited to add to that wardrobe when it finally happens. But I'm already starting to build that wardrobe repertoire I want to build, and I'm going to slowly approach it and mindfully approach it, and also watch for sales in January. So already revving up for that. I'm also happy to share that in the month of October, not only did I take a wonderful soul-stirring trip to Joshua Tree, but I also had my orientation for some of the volunteering I'm going to be doing in the future, and I'm really pumped, guys. I had such an amazing day at orientation when I went, and I met some really nice people, and I'm really excited to get involved in my local community. I'm not sure what I'll be doing just yet, helping out with the city and some of our public servants that are serving the San Antonio greater area. I'm not really sure yet what that's going to look like, but I'm reading through some of the opportunities I have to help victims of domestic violence, to help children, to help some of our first responders and things like that, which I've mentioned in a previous video, and I'm already freaking stoked about that. Already met some nice people, and I just really am excited that I have something that excites me so deeply and it didn't cost me a dime. Like, can I just state how nice that is? Old me used to go to Target when I had a bad day. New me is like, hey, let me plan some volunteering activities, helping with kids getting fingerprinted, helping with first responders, helping victims of domestic violence. Like, I know that those are sometimes going to be hard things that I have to do, but I'm up for the challenge and I'm really excited for what lays ahead. So October learnings is I'm really excited to be here, guys. All right, guys, that'll do it for my October recap. Thank you so much for spending your time with me today. You could have done anything with these few minutes, but you chose to spend them with me, and I want you to know how much I appreciate you and everything you're about. So until next time, guys, stay beautiful, stay sparked, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.